Welcome to downtown Castle Rock. It's a modern town recognized by its distinctive landmark. It's conveniently located between Denver and Colorado Springs, and it's known for its quality of life. Today, I'm going to take you back in time to the 1800s. I'm AmieJacobs, your host, and welcome to the American Dream. I'm standing here in front of the Castle Rock Museum. Let's head inside. I'm here with the director of the museum, Angie. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Well, it's great to have you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. And I'm looking around and I'm seeing a ton of history. Can you point out some of the highlights of the museum?
Well, one of our favorite things is this graffiti on the wall behind me here. It's actually very historical because all the names that we've found were people who worked in the depot when it was a railroad depot. And the oldest one is the one at the top there, GAT, standing for George Alvin Triplet, 1875, and that was the year that this depot was built. Right now we're in the passenger waiting room, and we use this room for our temporary exhibits. We're so excited right now to have one on the racetrack that used to be in Castle Rock. It was called Continental Divide Raceways, and the most famous racers in the world raced here, like Mario Andretti and Carroll Shelby won his last professional race right at the track here.
So Angie, what is that picture on the wall telling us?
That shows the 1965 flood, which was devastating for this area. All the bridges in Castle Rock were wiped out. You can see that the interstate was cut in half, and 18 bridges in Denver were also destroyed, and that's the reason why they built Chatfield Reservoir.
So this town was built from rhyolite, correct?
It was a very important industry here for over 30 years. It was a great building stone. Our lovely courthouse that was over there was built of it. Unfortunately, it was burned down in 1978 due to arson by a young girl who was trying to get her boyfriend out of jail.
So Angie, we're standing here on the corner of Wilcox and 4th, and the streets that run north and south, they tell a story.
That's true. Many of them are named after the founders of the town. As you mentioned, Wilcox was Philip Wilcox. He was one of the founders of the town. We just passed Jerry Street, representing Jerry Gould, who donated 120 acres of his homestead to found the town of Castle Rock.
We're standing in front of the Castle Cafe, which was built in 1901 and was known as the Keystone Hotel. Let's head inside to learn the history. So we're inside the Castle Cafe, and we're speaking with the owner.
My name is Dylan Walls. I'm the owner of the Castle Cafe. We've owned the building and the restaurant here since 1996. Great history here. Building was built back in 1899. It originally was a hotel and had a bar on the main floor. It is unconfirmed, but there are stories that the Douglas County deputies had to put an extra deputy on paydays because cowboys would like to ride their horse into the bar.
Through this area that we're standing in right now.
Exactly.
Okay. What is the Castle Cafe known for?
We are known for our pan-fried chicken, first and foremost. So we've been cooking pan-fried chicken low and slow in our cast iron skillets. Same cast iron skillets we've in fact been using since the day we opened, about 30 years ago.
Okay. And so you have a variety of comfort food to healthy food. A variety for
we got a mixed bag for everybody. Yep.
Sounds great. I've heard stories of some boxing matches downstairs.
Yeah, so there was a fight club before the fight club down in the basement.
Wow.
And it sounds like they would write their names for whoever won on the wall. And we can show you. We've got coal chutes down there from back in the day, the way they used to heat the building. It's really interesting.
Would love to see it.
Sure.
This is so cool. We are in the room where the boxing matches took place, and the winners wrote their names on the wall.
Absolutely. It's actually right over here.
Amazing. I have heard, and numerous people have heard, that it is haunted.
That is true.
Okay. Do you have any stories?
We all do, right?
Okay.
So if you've managed here for long enough, you've had to be down in these basements. It's always obviously happening at the wee hours in the morning, right before you leave. We've seen a bottle fall off the shelf here. We have seen doors kind of creak open on us. The second you turn around, something will slide behind you.
Yeah.
It's a very haunted space.
Thank you so much for having us today. It's been an amazing tour. If you would like to come to the Castle Cafe in downtown Castle Rock, you are in for a treat. The best fried chicken in town.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. So, being a fourth-generation Denver native, I can tell you that Castle Rock, downtown Castle Rock, is one of my favorite places that I have ever toured. And I just want to thank you so much for your time, your knowledge, your expertise, your patience, teaching us about what Castle Rock, downtown Castle Rock, has to offer. The history back to the 1800s, how we've brought it to today. It's just a modern town that has maintained its 1800 feel, which makes it one of the most special places to visit, in my opinion. And I really thank you for your time today, Angie.
Well, it's glad to have you. And yes, Castle Rock is a town that has maintained its character.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm AmieJacobs, your host of American Dream TV. If you would like to see any of the homes in Castle Rock or learn more about the surrounding areas, please give me a call. Thank you for joining me today.